Hi, YouTube. We might be right back. Okay. Are we right back? Can you hear me? Hello? YouTube? Can you hear me? Oh, whoops. Okay, hang on. I'm what the French call les incompetents. Hang on a second. I see now what I was doing wrong. Okay. All right, we're set. I just heard myself clapping. Okay, let's just double check that the game audio works in YouTube. Alrighty. Can I hear music? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can. Okay, cool. And over on Twitch, exactly like we expected. After yesterday, I've decided that it's probably a good idea to double it. Just to be sure, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that. Can you hear me? Yeah, and the game audio is very loud. Okay, how about now? Can you hear me? Maybe I had my microphone pointed in the wrong direction. Is this better? I did. What a doofus. Okay. You come here for the professional stream. You're very welcome. Okay. I'm gonna read the description of the game again because YouTube never heard it because the audio was not turned on for YouTube because I wasn't sending audio through to YouTube because I'll tell you what happened. There was no BS update and I just decided to raw dog it. And I really should have looked through all of my settings and made sure they were good. But I didn't. I didn't do that at all. Okay, here we go. The game we are playing, Call of the Golden Valley, is a thrilling true crime-like mystery game with an immersive narrative set in a charming but eerie Australian country town. Your friend is missing in the Australian outback and you must find her. Search the internet for clues, solve mysterious puzzles, and uncover the conspiracy of the vanishing hikers of Golden Valley. Okay, so we all think that that's cool and awesome. Okay, I'm gonna rely on you guys to tell me if the audios are terrible all of a sudden. Let us jump into the game. With probably we want audio. Yeah. What happened? I was jumping into the game. Oh. That was me. Sorry. Alright. Here we go. Guys, I did click anywhere, I swear to God. Great. Great! What did I do wrong? Should I alt F4? Should I escape? Why? Okay. Where's my mouse? Yeah, my mouse is like locked into the game, so I should be clicking somewhere right now. Can we ever have an experience that goes exactly right from beginning to end? Just like as a little favor to me. Could that happen? Imagine if, you will, a scenario wherein, as a favor to me, things just worked and I didn't look like an idiot. I previously started this game specifically to make sure that I could test the audio and everything else. So oh, that's a nice acknowledgement. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's try again. New game. Click anywhere to continue. Ah, my mouse is here.
You have one new voicemail. Received yesterday at 5:32 a.m.
Okay. You will let me know if you can't hear the game, right? I'm going to look over here and double check how the audio is going. Okay. Here we go.
Hey Danielle, it's Marissa. Sorry for calling so early. You must still be asleep. My bad.
Okay. That feels quieter than I was expecting it to be.
Anyway, I'm so excited that you're coming to visit. When did we last see each other in person? Was it your mom's birthday party? That's too long.
Honestly, I am still doubtful about the audio. I have doubts about the audio. They could just be in my head. What if it's all in my head and I'm like blaring audio in your ears at top volume? Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. I think I might just be panicking for no reason. So I'm going to go ahead and, give myself some tough love and say, it's all good. I'm giving myself permission to stop panicking about this. Sorry, I'm just also closing a few of the millions of windows that I accidentally had open because I opened a bunch of stuff. Okay, into the game. Marissa says, I'm so excited that I'm coming to visit. When did we last see each other? Was it my mom's birthday party? That's too long.
Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow in Phillipston at the pub. I'll be waiting for you when you get off the bus. There's something I have to show you. You'll never believe what I found. Okay, see you soon.
All right.
End of new messages. Say 1 to repeat message. Say 2 to hang up.
Okay, we're going to say 2 to hang up.
2.
2. Hey. What is that noise? I don't know what it is. Move mouse to look around and locate highlighted items. Gotcha. Okay, my notebook is the highlighted. I'll click on that. Press escape to exit view. Okay, cool. To do. Get the name of the pub where I'm meeting Marissa. She didn't say the name in her voicemail. I should call her back. Okay.
I'll put my task list in my backpack. I can check it at any time by going into my backpack.
Okay. I feel like the audio on the game is loud enough, but if it is not, someone surely would let me know. I have full trust. I have full faith. I have full faith and full trust. Okay. Yeah, what is that weird robot-y noise? Guys, I'm just... Press tab to open backpack. Okay, doing it. Left click on the phone to call Marissa. Okay, cool. Phone. Dad always knows what to do next. Ooh, if I need a hint, I can call my dad. That is good to know. Guys, that's so good to know.
Hi, you've reached Marissa. I'm not here. Leave me a message or try me later.
Okay.
straight to voicemail. That's unusual. Marissa is usually glued to her phone. I guess I'll go get my bus and try her again later.
Okay. Sounds like we have a plan. I love the art style on the like the opening splash screen or whatever you call it, like the first screen you see. I like that a lot. Use the mouse to move the mouse to look around, and use the WASD keys to walk. Okay, so let's go look at this.
I guess I'll just see if I can guess which pub Marissa meant.
All right, what have we got here? Had a recent change in life? Had a recent change in life circumstances and need to cook for yourself or your family? The Man Shed is proud to present the second annual Men's Community Cooking Workshop Series. Inquire at the Shed or call Joe to reserve your place. Phillipston Library Toddler Rhyme Time. New schedule starting on the 7th. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. See Clara with any questions. Guided horse tours, illegal deer hunting, watch and report. Phillipston police are seeking your help. We can't be... Oh, hang on. Okay, no, I can't zoom in. I thought that I was playing with Nancy Drew rules. I forgot that my cursor is always that magnifying glass, and I thought that if I clicked, it would zoom me into this poster. Andy's walking group. Oh, some of them you can zoom in on. Got it. Andy's walking group. Meet at notice board in Plaza every Saturday. September focus, Mount Butler area. Okay, good to know. So this is Mount Butler. This is where they'd be. Okay. Press R to toggle text. Oh, hang on. Extra text that we didn't see. Questions, call Andy. No SMS. 5550-8439. I am not sure whether or not in game she will have made a note of I don't know what our notebook capabilities are in game yet. So let me grab a pen. Andy's walking group. Okay. 5550-8439. Okay. Cool. Okay. And then the rest of this is probably not as important. Raffle at the Anglican Church. Something about the council. Alpaca hairdo contest. First prize is a $200 voucher. Think your alpacas can outdo the rest? Sunday the 24th, join the Phillipston Primary Parents Association at McKinnon's Farm to raise funds for the new footy field. $10 entry. First prize is a $200 voucher to Phillipston Feed and Supply. Okay, I love that. I love this. But the illegal deer hunting might be something that we want to keep an eye out for. In case that has anything to do with the missing hikers. Although right now our character does not know about any missing hikers, so spoilers. We are going to go look for the pub. All right, Cafe Kiko. The library. The Golden Pepper. Is this a restaurant or a pub? Missing. Oh. Have you seen me? Name, Jason Wu. Age, 23. Missing since 1 July. Last seen, Phillipston, I guess that's Victoria. resident of Surrey Hills, New South Wales. Height 179 centimeters. Build athletic. Eyes brown. Call 1-800-975-711. Assuming you have information. You can call that number. Okay. I don't know if this is the pub.
I should stay focused.
Whoops. Okay. Confection Perfection. Kinetopia DVDs. Phillipston Bakehouse. I mean, it's not a huge town. General store. Doctor's office. Is there anything here I can focus in on? Fever, chills, runny nose, sore throat. No need to be a hero. Rest, water, no bushwalking. Eat healthy, isolate from others. See the doctor if symptoms persist or become worse. Had a recent change in life circumstances and need to go. Oh, I already read this one. I read it on the other board, and it wasn't zoom inable at that one. Vaccinations. Be protected, be safe. Book with our friendly nurse today. I wonder if that's something I should do. If you love the great outdoors, make sure your skin does too. And get your skin checked regularly for signs of melanoma. Wear a long sleeve shirt, sunscreen, and a hat. Missing. Yeah. Have you seen me? Name, Patricia Ambrogio. Age 62. Missing since the 27th of July. Last seen in Phillipston, Victoria. Resident of Mildura, Victoria. Height, 165 centimeters. Build slim, eyes blue. Okay. Have your say. Come to discuss the proposed Phillipston Shire Council Strategic 5-Year Plan. When? 5 p.m., 25th October. Phillipston, where? Phillipston Library. Okay. Rufus Ginger and the Lyra Gals. Blues with a twist. Raucous fun and fine tunes. 10 October, 8 p.m. at the Phillipston Community Hall. Bummer. I was hoping they were playing at the pub and we'd get the name of the pub from this. Sponsored by Osaurus Studios. Oh, that's the studios. And presented by Mad Cats Productions. I think these are the studios that made the game. Like the dev team and studio. Okay. Right now, ads are running, so I'm going to look at things because I don't think anything super exciting would happen anyway. Typically, I would try to time a little bit of a break so that nothing exciting happens, but I don't anticipate anything super exciting. Guided horse tours, half day, full day, or overnight. All equipment provided. Beginners welcome. Book early to avoid disappointment. So this, I'm going to write down Kelly's number as well. Kelly Horse Tours 03 5550 1097. Full day, half day, or overnight. All equipment provided. Beginners welcome. Book early to avoid disappointment. I feel like I read all of that. Guitar lessons. Available for all ages and all abilities. Phone Jess for more info. Can I grab one of these? Wouldn't that be funny? You never know when we might need to call these people for something unrelated. Like someone might say, oh, Jess, the guitar lessons person. They saw so-and-so on such a date. Then, we would have this written down and we'd be able to use it. Okay. So is the pub heading on in this direction? Okay, so there's a hardware store over there. Is there a sign over this? This looks like it might be a pub. Let me just take a quick peek to see anything else. The Phillipston Chemist. That's like pharmacy in North America. Another missing person. Geez Louise. Have you seen me? Warren Andrews, age 72, missing since 2 June. Phillipston, Victoria was where they were last seen. They're a resident of Perth. I don't know what WA is. Height 173 centimeters. Build average. Eyes green. And the vaccination thing, the outdoor thing, the fever thing. Wound injury on the farm? A tetanus shot within 48 hours of injury could avoid long-term complications. Ask Dr. Griffin. I wonder if I'm going to injure myself at some point and need a tetanus shot. The Anglican Church of Phillipston will be selling raffle tickets outside the grocery Tuesdays and Thursdays for the rest of the month. The winner will receive a new wheelbarrow filled with flowers. This is reminding me a little bit of Payne's Creek Killing.
Focused.
Whoops. Except for the fact that there are going to be other people in here. Okay, so we got trendy cuts and lollies. That's clever. Yeah, so I think this corner building is the pub. Let's go take a peek. In we go. Oh. I was like, is that a note on the table? No, it's a coaster, you know. Because it's a pub. Ooh, I can look at this. Sheep farming in Victoria. Notable sheep stations circa 1860. I wonder if that's information I'm going to need later. Maybe. I like that she says, Oh, what I should do is check if every time she says, she adds it to the notebook. It does not. Okay. Good to know. So it's a good thing I am writing stuff down. Ooh. Excuse me. Ned Kelly at Bay, from a sketch drawn on the spot by T. Carrington. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Kitchen's closed.
Okay. I'm looking for my friend. Is this the only pub in town?
Is this the only pub in town?
Yep.
My friend Marissa said she'd meet me at the pub in Phillipston tonight.
Don't know what to tell ya. We're the only pub in town. I've only had a couple of the regular blokes in tonight.
Well, what should I do?
It's pretty late. I've got a room upstairs. Why don't you stay the night and meet your friend tomorrow?
Is there anywhere else to stay, or sure?
Is there anywhere else to stay?
I feel like that was rude, but like I'm actually asking to satisfy my curiosity. I'm wondering, is there anywhere else like a person could stay in this town?
Nope. Anyway, you'd be hard-pressed to find somewhere else at this hour.
Good point.
Sure.
Wise choice. All right, I'll put you in room 2. You got to pay up front.
Fair enough. Where is it? Or cool, I'm sure I'll find it.
Where is it?
Upstairs?
I'm not leaving a very good impression of my intelligence level right now. Okay, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Oh my gosh, I am rude.
Hmm.
Thanks, what was your name?
Darren.
Okay. The bartender's name is Darren. Hi, Unky Dank Meme. How are you today? Were you playing Tarkov today?
Well,
How's that been
thanks,
going?
Darren. Good night.
I heard earlier you were upset about how they handle frostbite and getting cold or whatever. I heard you talking about that. I kind of agree with you that if you start getting cold immediately as soon as you go outside and it's not like minus 40, then that's a little sus. But maybe it is minus 40 in the game. I don't know. I've never been to Tarkov in real life or in the game. I don't think Tarkov even is a real life place.
Hmm.
Okay. So that's the extent of that, huh? All right. Oh, we're going to walk up these stairs very quickly and weirdly. Okay. Room. Did he say I was in room 3 or 2? Okay, hang on. All right, he must have said room 2. But let's snoop around. Okay, New South Wales. A map of Victoria. Cool. Oh, WA is Western Australia there. See, that answers our question that we had earlier. Perth is in Western Australia. Okay. I like that I say whenever I look at something that's notable. Is this a balcony? There was like a veranda kind of a thing, right? Yeah. Okay. So I can go here. Can I peek in people's rooms? That's my room. All right, someone's in this room. Oh, they've got their shades drawn. Or is that the hallway? What's that? Can I look at it? I cannot. But I want to know what that is. Okay. I can't look at it. So I guess that's all there is to it. Okay. Let us go into our room.
Well, I've made it to Phillipston, okay?
I clicked too quickly and we skipped Dad's dialogue. Hey Danielle, Dad here. Just calling to check in and to make sure you made it to Marissa, okay?
Oh, are you meeting up with her later?
She was supposed to meet me at the pub.
I was meant to meet her a while ago. She hasn't turned up and she's not answering her phone.
Oh.
I'm annoyed. I'm worried.
I'm worried.
Understandable. Do you have any reason to believe this isn't her usual, let's say, scatteredness?
Oh, Dad, thank you for that.
She's been on her own timetable since you two were kids.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Or this feels different for some reason.
This feels different for some reason.
Well, if you're really worried about it, you could go and talk to the local police.
This is true, I could.
But with Marissa's track record, might be best to check where she was staying first.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
You
did I?
mentioned she was doing a vet placement on a farm, right? That sounds pretty remote. Maybe she's just lost cell service or something?
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, she's doing that like so that's a thing. Um my brother actually did this. He traveled to Australia and he like worked on a bunch of different farms um through like a travel work abroad program that they have. This was years ago and he's back. He's been home for ages, but my brother did that. He went and he worked on a bunch of different farms in Australia. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I'll try to figure out where that is tomorrow. From memory, I think her college placed her at somewhere called Anderson's Farm.
Is that the place where the alpaca hair contest was going to be?
Sounds good, Pumpkin. Remember, you can always call me regardless of time zone. I know I might feel far away back home in the States, but you can bounce ideas off me anytime. I'm here to help. Okay,
Thanks,
be
Dad.
safe.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. And so I assume that I unpacked this laptop. It didn't come with the room.
I should try Marissa's phone one more time before I go to bed.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second. This was my own room that I was looking through that I saw the stuff. Oops. Okay. Yes, let's do that. Tab.
Hi, you've reached Marissa. I'm not here. Leave me a message or try me later.
Okie dokie.
Hey, it's Danielle. I, just got to Phillipston. I'm at the only pub in town,
And you're not here.
and I'm wondering where you are.
Are you okay? I can't believe you flaked on me. Are you mad at me? Why would I ask if she's mad at me? That's odd. That's an odd thing to ask. Are you okay?
Are you okay? Has something happened? Do you need help? You know I'll do anything for you, right? Anyways, call me when you get this. Please.
Okay. Okay. So the laptop is the next thing that I can do something with. Let's check if there's any emails. This is from July 1st. Hey Danielle, sorry it took me so long to get back to you. Big news! I'm in Australia. School sent me here on a summer, well, here it's actually winter, study abroad. I'm working at Anderson's farm learning all about medicine for farm animals. Here's my favorite cow. He always comes to say hi to me. Little love heart, Marissa. There's the cow. Dad, this was sent August 30th. Hey, hi Danielle, as requested. Here's Hippo. He misses you. Love, Dad. And there's a picture of our dog, Hippo. And here's one from September 3rd. Hi Danielle, your aunt got us a portrait of Hippo for his birthday, and I think he likes it. Love, Dad. Oh, there's Hippo, and then that's one of those. Well, like you can send your photo of a photo of your pet, and then like I don't know if it's what the process is, but then you can get back this kind of like a print of art of them. I love this. Look at how happy he looks over here. This is a goofy, cute pup. Let's see my sent emails. So June 3rd, I sent an email to Marissa. Hey Marissa, hope you had a good birthday. Heart. How's everything else going? I miss you, Danielle. May 15th, I sent an email to, I don't know who this is. Happy birthday, miss you lots. Give me a call when you get a chance. I need to carry out my birthday tradition of serenading you with my version of happy birthday. July 1st. Oh, this is me replying to the email she sent saying she got a placement in Australia. Australia! Wow, I had no idea. How cool. I think I might actually end up being there at the same time as you. I'm still figuring out dates, but I really want to get out there this year to visit my cousin. We'll see. P.S. Very cute cow. And finally, this one here is from September 4th. Hi, Dad. I managed to get the last photos off my camera after I spilled coffee on it. Lesson learned. I've been seeing lots of alpacas here. I think lots of people keep them as pets. The dog in the truck reminded me of Hippo. How do you think he'd handle going to work with you? Say hi to Mom for me. Talk soon, Danielle. So here's some alpacas. There's a pupper in the truck. This dog looks nothing like Hippo. Is this a squirrel type animal? I can't tell. I can't tell if this is part of it, like a head or something, or if this is actually like a bird of some kind. That's just like a fluffy bird. Flinders Street Station. Okay, what else is there? Junk and spam, there's nothing. Okay. Let's get out of the mail. What else have we got? A web browser. Info ham. Type your search. Oh. Oh, I can't type a search yet. Okay. I may have Oh man, come on. Okay, she's just saying okay, never mind. I guess that's it. Do we go to bed now? I don't know what to do now. We should call my dad and get a hint. Ooh. Is that something to look at? Wren Valley. It appears not to be. This. Moon Goddess Yoga. Patricia Ambrogio. Oh, wait, is she the woman who went missing? It is. Also, her name is misspelled on the missing poster. The missing poster only has one G. Yoga instructor. Okay. 03 5550 1097. All right. So that got added to notes. Can I see that? Okay, I have tasks. Find Anderson's farm. I might need directions. And notes. And Patricia, instructor at Moon Goddess Yoga Studio. Okay, cool. Okay, let's save the game. Since we don't want to be one of those people like me who forgets to save the game. So should I be... okay. We'll ask about Anderson Farm tomorrow. All right, it's morning. Should we try Marissa again? Let's see if we have any emails. No new emails. Okay. And let's try Marissa again on the phone. I mean, I don't think she's going to answer because I think that's the whole point.
Marissa. I'm not here. Leave me a message or try me later.
Hey, it's Danielle again. Where are you?
Hey, it's Danielle again. Where are you? I don't really know why I'm calling. I guess I hope you'll pick up. I have so many questions.
All of this is true and valid. Sorry, my nose is a bit runny. Where are you? Are you okay? Are you hiding from someone or something?
Where
At this
are
point,
you?
I wouldn't
Are
be
you
thinking
okay?
that. I'd just be like, what's
Why
going
did you
on?
leave? I know I'm mostly just talking to myself here. I hope you get this somehow. I miss you. Please call me back. Please.
Okay. I have just discovered that I accidentally jumped the queue in terms of things that I'm supposed to do in a certain order. Because that message makes it sound like I know for sure she's missing and hasn't been at Anderson Farm in a while, as opposed to just didn't make it here yesterday to meet me. So I was not supposed to call her.
Kitchen's closed.
I need to visit Anderson's town. The town seems pretty empty. Where is Anderson's farm? I meant. The town seems pretty empty. Where is everybody? I'll let you get back to work. Let's ask this.
The town seems pretty empty. Where is everyone?
Oh, we had a pretty bad drop bear attack last weekend. Half the town got shipped off to Melbourne.
Huh? What's a drop bear?
What's a drop bear?
You didn't see the signs at the airport? Well, you could say it's like a koala, but bigger. Big teeth too. So, they are wide up in the gums, where you can't see them, all sloth-like, till you come strolling along, and then BAM! Drop down and get you. It's all about the element of surprise.
Is this guy pulling my leg? This sounds like when people tell you that there's an animal called a, hang on. A friend of mine went to Scotland, and while she was there, some guys at a pub told her that there's a, oh, man, hang on. This is idiotic. Hang on a second. That haggis, the name was escaping me. Like, I was like, what is it called? That haggis is a little animal, and and they had this whole story that they told her, but they were pulling her leg. So I'm wondering if this guy's pulling my leg.
Yikes!
Yeah, pretty serious stuff around here.
Why do they call them drop bears?
Why do they call them drop bears?
Because of the thing he just told you. They wait in the tree and drop on you with the element of surprise. Were you not listening?
Because that's what they do. They drop on you.
Yikes!
Yikes!
You got toothpaste on you? Bit of that behind your ears each morning should do the trick.
And this is why I think that you're lying to me, sir. Sir, I believe you are pulling my leg. Are you messing with me?
Are you messing with me?
What? Nah. Okay, stop looking at me like that. You got me. Sorry. You Americans will believe anything. The Aussie Rules footy finals are on this week. The whole town's cleared out to go barrack for Phillipston.
Fair enough. I need to visit Anderson's farm.
I need to visit Anderson's farm. Do you know where it is?
You mean Gaz's place?
I don't know. Maybe. All I know is Anderson's farm.
All I know is Anderson's farm.
It's on the other side of town. Bit out of the way. What you do is leave here and turn right off the main drag. You'll walk past the school on one side and the footy field on the other. Then follow that road a bit till you start to see some properties. You'll spot them from their letterboxes. They're all a bit unique.
Okay.
Turn right at the letterbox shaped like a billy, left at the chook, right at the chippy, take another right at the sanger, and then finally a left by old Nettie. And you'll be there.
Okay, I'm writing this down. I wonder if she's going to say, what do these all mean? Okay. Right at Billy. Left at Chook. Right at Chippy. Right at Sanga. Left by Old Nettie. And then I'll be there. Okay. I'm sorry, what? I'm not sure what a lot of those words mean,
I'm not sure what a lot of those words mean.
but some of them I do know.
Well, that's not on me. You're the one who came to Australia.
Thank you. Thank you, Guy.
I guess the tourism body did send us these. Here you go.
Ooh,
And there's a picture of old Nettie somewhere on these walls.
got it.
That should sort you.
Okay. Who's old Nettie? I'll let you get back.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right, so he gave me a pamphlet of some kind. Let me look at it. Tab. Oh, I haven't picked it up yet. Aussie slang for the foreign traveler. G'day. Okay. A billy is a kettle. Okay. A chook is a chicken. A chippy is a carpenter. A sanga is a sandwich. Oh, my guesses for some of these were incorrect. Old Nettie. Okay. Escape. So the guide is now in my backpack, which means if somebody talks to me, I can...
This must be old Nettie.
Him. Old Ned Kelly at bay. Okay, so he's kind of dressed like a knight. Well, I mean, I guess only a little bit. I mean, I hope that that's enough of a hint for myself to be able to find him. All right. So let's head out to the farm. See if we can find our friend. I like that they have interesting mailboxes. Okay. So he said to turn right and then go past. Is this right? I mean, is this correct? Yes, because here's the school. This yellow building here is the school. What a tiny little school. No hat, no play. Make sure you've got your hat. And there's the football field. What? What? There's kangaroos on the football field? My goodness. Okay. So do I get to walk here or do I have to... Okay, the first one is right at the billy. That is not a kettle.
Okay, so this doesn't look like one of the mailboxes Darren mentioned, so I should just go straight.
Yes, but I wanted to see these cows. Hello, cows! Alright. And look, there's a kangaroo over there. Uh-oh, what happened? Hang on, I'm double checking. Okay. Okay, so I just go straight. Okay, got it. Straight. And I'll just let the livestock and wildlife be. That looks like a microwave. So still straight. Okay. That one's a kettle, so turn right. Okay, we gotta go left at the chicken. Where's my feet prints? Okay. chicken, left.
Wow, this really feels like a maze.
Okay, right at the chippy, which is a carpenter. Look at those horses. How lovely. Okay, there's the carpenter, so I have to turn right. Okay. Then right at a sandwich. Well, you can't go right here anyway, so I have to go straight. Okay. Sandwich. Oh yeah, that's a sandwich. So that was right again. Okay. And then I have to go left by Old Nettie. Oh, yep, there he is. Okay. Awesome. So this must be it then. The Anderson farm. So that looks like like a farm building, and this looks like this is the house. So let's head to the house. The house. Oh, there's a human there. Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Hi there.
Crikey, you startled me there, darling. We don't get many visitors out here. What can I do for you?
I am looking for Marissa. Are you Gaz?
Are you Gaz?
Sure am. And you are?
I'm Danielle.
Hmm.
I'm a friend of Marissa's.
Ah, I should have figured with that accent. Well, nice to meet you, Dazza.
I'm gonna humor my character and say Daza as if I don't understand what's going on. But I can fairly guess that this guy's name might be Gary or some other name that starts in GA, and it's been shortened down to the nickname Gaz. And since I am a young woman, my name Danielle has been shortened down to Daza. But I will ask.
Dazza?
Danielle, Daz, Dazza. We like to shorten things around here.
But Daza is just as much to say as Danielle. Really? Really? I'm going to say that? Danielle, come on, man. Right. Or I don't get it. I'm just going to say right.
Right.
Oh, why do I have to say it in such a tone? That was funny.
So you're here to see Marissa?
I am. Where is she?
Is she around?
No, she's not. Actually, come to think of it, she should have been back a few hours ago. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, she said she'd be back around Tuesday lunch at the latest.
She was supposed to meet me last night at Darren's.
She was supposed to meet me last night at Darren's.
Wonder why she told me today then. You live around here, Dal?
No, I've come up from Melbourne to see her.
That was very American of me to pronounce it that way.
Oh, that's strange. Told me she was going to Melbourne. Why'd she tell you to come up here?
I have no idea. Maybe she got confused?
Maybe she got confused?
You tried calling her?
I did.
Her phone goes straight to voicemail. She left me a message early in the morning the day before yesterday. It's the last time I've heard from her.
Yeah, well, that tracks with the last time I saw her. It was just the night before. Said she was going to get an early start. You know what I'm thinking, Dazza?
No? What?
I think we got us a real-life mystery on our hands.
I think so too.
You do?
Yeah.
Marissa telling you one thing and telling me another. Something's going on.
I concur.
I'll have you know, I've done my fair share of detective work. Read all them crime books at the library, watched all the shows. Yeah, my wife used to love them.
Speaking of, I want to show you guys something. Okay. So listen, I forgot about this. But give me a second here. I want to make sure that the camera doesn't blur it out. Okay. This, Jason got this for me at some point in the past. This is an Jessica Fletcher action figure. Hang on. Sorry. I'm gonna let you guys see my full, like, just because I want to make sure you can see this Jessica Fletcher action figure. Okay. So it says up there at the top, best-selling author. And then J.B. Fletcher. She's got like a surprise face that you can put on her if you want. I love this. She's also got like her jacket comes, her trench coat comes off so she could be wearing a sweater instead. Isn't that cool? Okay. This is really cool. He got me this a few months ago. Okay. What's really cool is what he got me for Christmas, which is this Murder, She Wrote, the complete series, box set. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I love these. I love them so much. So speaking of the wife watching all of the mystery shows, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. My stuff, my awesome action figure, and my amazing, I love this so much. Anyway, okay. Let's get back into it. My wife used to love them.
I'm committed the fundamentals of a crime scene to memory, you see? Never move a body. Touch nothing. Could be fingerprints all over the joint. And always suspect the partner. Or the last person to see him.
Solid advice. Weren't you the last person to see Marissa? I don't know, guys. I'm not sure this is that sort of mystery. Let me do that one.
I don't know, Gaz. I'm not sure this is that sort of mystery.
You know, there's one thing my shows have taught me. It's that everyone thinks there's no mystery. Until they do.
That is factual. That is a factual statement. Oh, never mind. Just my imagination.
Look,
Just my imagination.
why don't you take a look around her room?
Running around with me. Just my imagination. Hey, why don't I take a look around her room?
You know it better than I do. You'll be able to spot if anything looks out of place.
Okay.
If everything looks in order, then forget I said anything.
All right.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
I'll do that.
All
Her
right.
room is just through those double doors at the back of the house there.
Just through those double doors at the back of the
Give
house.
us a shout if you have any questions.
You've got it. All right. Thanks, guys. So, there's the house. And these are the double doors at the back. Convenient. Okay. What do we got? What have we got? A drawer.
Huh. Marissa said she was here on a semester abroad, not a working holiday. I should ask Gaz what sort of work she was doing here.
Okay, this is that thing I was saying about my brother that he did that. Miss Marissa James, Dawson Hall, room 521, University of Boston. Visa assessment outcome. Oh, I could have scrolled up. This is from the Department of Immigration, Canberra. Dear Ms. James, we are pleased to inform you that your application for a working holiday visa, subclass 417, has been successful. With a subclass 417 visa, you may travel freely within Australia, travel an unlimited number of times internationally to and from Australia, perform any sort of work, undertake limited forms of study, see website for details, apply for a second working holiday visa for up to 12 months from the date of issue of this notice. Please visit the Working Holiday Visa website for more information on things such as national minimum wage and working conditions and your tax obligations. Yours sincerely, John, Officer number 5885, Department of Immigration. So yeah, like this visa gives you like it's quite a what am I trying to say? You have a lot of freedoms to travel and work with this kind of a visa. Some visas are not like that. I'm not an expert on visas. That's the extent of what I can say. Anyway, Office of the Dean, Department of Veterinary Medicine, University of Boston. This recent semester, your grade point average, or GPA, has fallen below the requisite average of 2.5. This letter serves as your formal notification that you have now been placed on academic probation. As outlined in the University Student Handbook, being on academic probation means you may only take the minimum number of course hours to remain a full-time student. Any additional coursework requires prior written approval. You may not seek or hold offices in any student organization. Repeat all of the courses where a lettered grade of D or less was earned, listed below: Advanced Organic Chemistry and Introduction to Anatomy in Large Animals. Failure to earn a GPA of 2.5 or greater during any semester while on academic probation will result in your dismissal from the university. Please direct any questions to your faculty advisor. Sincerely, Helena Thompson, Secretary of the Dean. Okay, well that's no es bueno. Anything in her book? Oh, a little buggy. Hello, little buggy. Oh, you've drawn my attention to something, though.
Wow, they really have some strange bugs here.
Start. Okay, so that looks like the shed where we saw, like, the shed on this property. Okay. So there might be like I was going to say a wild goose chase, but that's not what I meant.
Marissa looks so happy here. I'll hang on to this.
I'm going to take the camera in case I need to take pictures of anything. Oh, here's another letter. Office of Student Housing, Boston, University of Boston, June 15th. Deposit for Dawson Hall, room 521. Dear Miss James, please find enclosed a check for $750. This is your room deposit, less the following charges. $250 for carpet stain removal. To dispute these charges, you may visit our office, located on the basement level of the Henderson Building, any Tuesday or Thursday from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Regards, University of Boston Student Housing. Know your rights. Working holiday makers are entitled to the same workplace protections and standards as all workers employed in Australia. In particular, you are entitled to 9% superannuation retirement fund contributions paid on top of minimum wage. $14.31 per hour is the national minimum wage. It may be higher for you depending on your industry. Check your award rate. Casual loading. If you are a casual employee, meaning that you are not guaranteed regular specific working hours, you are entitled to a higher minimum wage. This is usually 25% higher, but may vary depending on awards. All information is current as of July 2009. Okay, I think those are the only things under here that I can look at. Anything else?
Ew, gross.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, I guess we can also snoop in her laptop. Do we have to guess what her password is? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're not going to know, are we? Wrong password. Time will tell. I wrote Mazda just in case. Like, in case she was like, yeah, now that I'm in Australia, I'm going to use a fun password. Okay. Oh! June 10th. Office of the Dean, Department of Veterinary Medicine, University of Boston. Dear Miss Marissa James. Dawson Hall, room 521. Notice of dismissal. Dear Ms. James, as a result of failing to earn a GPA of 2.5 or greater in the most recent semester, we regret to inform you that you are dismissed from the program and will not be invited to re-enroll next semester. Please be advised that if you are currently residing in on-campus housing, you must vacate the premises within 10 days of receipt of this notice. Sincerely, Helena Thompson, Secretary of the Dean. Well, now I see why she quickly
Poor Marissa.
ran off to Australia. She didn't want to face the fact that she had been kicked out of school. Time will tell, huh? Password. Computer, so it goes. Phone, 5214. Immigration portal, kangaroo 42. Bank, money, money, money. Okay. I'm going to write down her passwords here. Marissa's password. Okay. So it goes. Five. Okay. Kangaroo, and then four O's. 42. And then the bank is money, money, money. And a dollar sign? Okay.
Once I find her, I really need to talk to Marissa about our password security.
Let's hit up her computer. Okay. Check her emails. No draft emails. Her sent emails have one to me. Hey Danielle, sorry it took me so long to get back to you. Big news, I'm in Australia. School sent me here on a summer. Well, here it's actually winter. Study abroad. We've already seen this email. In her inbox, we've got Australia. Wow, this is me replying to her. Okay, so I sent her a how are you message on June 3rd. Hey, Marissa, hope you had a good birthday, etc. Happy birthday. Okay, so I sent her a happy birthday message on the 15th, followed up on June 3rd, and then she got back to me and I replied to her July 1st. Okay, here's a new email, though, that we haven't seen yet. University of Boston Libraries. Dear Miss James, please be advised that the title Confessions of a Former Leash Child, a Memoir, is now 3 months overdue. Until it is returned, you will not be able to borrow any additional materials from University of Boston Libraries. Please return it at your earliest convenience. Thank you, Library Accounts Department. She got that 9 days ago, so she had already been in Australia for quite some time. But I'm going to write down the name of the book. Confession of a Former Leash Child. So let's check the web browser. View search history. Last visited. Tell the world what you're thinking. Squawk. University of Boston Student Portal. ViewTube. Greatest hits of the 90s. Red wine stain removal. Okay, so is that what was the stain on her carpet? Old red wine stain. 5 easy slow cooker meals. Dear Auntie. Family advice column. DIY apartment hack. Is it burnout or are you just tired? Book an appointment. University hair flare. Self-guided meditation for beginners. Top jobs that don't require a university degree. Easy to care for houseplants. Famous poets before they were famous. Secret Life of Sylvia Plath. Agatha Christie's disappearance. Awesome John Harvey. Extra easy houseplants. Australian bush poetry. Immigration Australia. Apply for a visa. Thanks, Massachusetts login. Phillipston, real best vanilla slice. Australia, our drop bears real. Gold Hunters, Australia. Possum John, treasure seekers. Wait, what? I would like to see what's going on in her bank.
Nothing too surprising here.
So, Happy Hitcher, Australian riding pool. Gold Hunters. She was looking up stuff about this treasure guy. No internet connection. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, but can we... So we can't sneak onto her bank then, obviously? Okay. Anything else in there? Okay. I'm gonna go talk to... I think I can talk to Gaz again now, probably, to say, oh, things are weird. Oh, and that is not the same outbuilding that was in the photo.
Cracked the case yet, Dazza?
Not yet, Gaz.
Not yet, Gaz.
Well, just keep chipping away at it. So what can I do for you?
What do you think of Marissa? What sort of work has Marissa been doing here? Both of those.
What do you think of Marissa?
Nice girl. Good worker. Been nice to have someone around the house again.
You usually live alone?
Do you usually live alone?
Yeah. Been going on about 10 years now. Lost the missus to cancer, and the boys moved to Melbourne.
I'm sorry. Or nod, but say nothing. I'll do that.
Anyways, yeah. Good company, Marissa.
sort of work has Marissa been doing here?
What sort of work has Marissa been doing here?
Just normal farmhand type stuff. Helping the animals and such. Did my shoulder a few months back and figured maybe a younger set of hands could help.
She wasn't doing any vet work for you? How did she find this particular job?
How did she find this particular job?
She contacted me. I had my nephew list the position on a working holiday job site.
Mm-hmm.
She rang me the next day.
Well, there you go.
Do you know why she was so eager to come here?
All she said was she liked being around animals and wanted to be near the mountains. That's good enough for me.
Okay. I'm not finding much in Marissa's room.
I'm not finding much in Marissa's room.
She spent a lot of time on that computer of hers. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Got any detective tips for me?
Got any detective tips for me?
Important bit of Australian sleuthing advice for you.
Yes?
Koala fingerprints are indistinguishable from human ones. Gotta be careful, eh?
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
Best to.
I should let you get back to work.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Okay. So let me see if any of the buildings on this property look... I'm going to take a look at that. I want to take a look at the... whoa. At the photo again. Did I put it back here? Oh, it's in my inventory. Oops. Get to the farm where Melissa was working. Camera. Wait, how do I look at photos that have been taken? I thought I grabbed them. All right, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back. Okay. So what happened to the pictures that were on the table that I grabbed? Like, because there was a photo here that I grabbed, right? And there was a photo here that I grabbed, but where did I put them? They're not in the notebook, right? Yeah. Okay. I haven't finished exploring her room, apparently. And they're not, like... You know what I mean? Like... Maybe her computer has more for me to do. Oop. Yeah, there's no internet connection, so I can't... I can look at her search history, but I can't really do anything with it.
Possum John Treasure Seekers. That doesn't seem like Marissa. I'll have to check out what this is when I get back to my hotel room.
Perfect. Okay, so I just need to...
Sounds like Marissa. Can't be too careful. Seems about right. Nothing too surprising here. Too late for my ficus. Seems about right. Seems about right. Sounds like Marissa. I've always wondered about this too. Can't imagine that's a cheerful one. Sounds like Marissa. Sounds like Marissa. I wonder if she found anything she liked. Sounds like Marissa. This must have been after she tried to cut her own bangs. Oof. Sounds like Marissa. Marissa was studying to be a vet. Seems about right. I wonder what she made. I guess it didn't work. I've always had good luck with seltzer water for that. Nothing too surprising here. Sounds like Marissa. She's been posting less and less.
Okay. So I've clicked on all of them to log them in my notebook. I think that's what I was meant to have done here. And then I've read the emails, right? And there were no, like... Yeah, there's nothing else here. Okay. So I think that's good. Will that have logged me as having searched her room now? Let me check. Yeah. Okay. Visit Gold Hunters Australia. I can use my... Okay, perfect. So I did have to complete looking at everything in her room first.
Hey, Dazza, how'd you go? So what did you find?
More questions than answers. Marissa was spending a lot of time on a gold forum. Melissa was having trouble at her university.
Marissa has been spending a lot of time on a gold forum. Do you know anything about that?
News to me. Well, while you were searching in there, I had a rummage in the shed, and I found these for you.
What are these for?
That's so I can do a crime board with red string and pushpins.
Look, any way you slice it, you got a mystery on your hands. Now, maybe it's not a very big one, but you've got questions to answer. The first principle of detective work, keep your facts straight. They were real handy when I was figuring out where I left my drill the other week.
Yes.
Maybe they'll help you too.
Maybe they will. I'm going to say thanks. I am not going to be rude
Thanks.
and not take them.
Oh, and one other thing. Since you're heading back to town,
Yes.
I need you to do me a favour.
For sure. What?
I told Clara, the librarian, that I'd get a picture of the mum and baby wombat that have been living out here.
I was just walking towards them when the game redirected me to you guys.
And I'm already no bad books. Because I kept Body in the billabong for too long. I gave the camera to Marisa, but I don't think she had time to do it. Oh, I see you found it.
Yep.
I'm tied up fixing this water trough for the cows. I was hoping you could do it.
I can and will.
I've seen the wombats near their burrow, over on that little hill, behind the shed and water tanks.
Yep, I saw them too.
Just take a picture, and then go see Clara at the library.
Will do, will do.
I think so.
Cheers. See you around, Hazza. Just give us a shout if you need any help.
Will do. All right. So I need to go around here. Oh, I saw them. They were over here when I came out of the house. There they are. Okay. Is that one of their little poops? Look, it's like a little cube. It is a wombat poop. Okay. Let's see.
There you are.
I wonder if I can get even closer. Oh. Oh.
There you are.
Yay! And I think especially the baby. This is just for my own enjoyment. Baby wombat!
Gotcha.
Okay. And Mom.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alrighty. So what have we got over here? Hi there. Moo. Moo. Aww. Cutie tooties. Cutie patooties. Can I look at the other cows? Will they come up and say hi? No, just only the one that she took the picture of and sent to me. That's Marissa's favorite, is this one. Pretend we're petting him, like, right here on his forehead. Hello. Or her forehead, I guess. Okay, bye, girl. Okay. Off we go back to town. Where we now have to take the opposite, right? So, right at Old Nettie. Unless it just zooms me back to town. Oh, never mind. The library. I think it's that white building right there. Hi, Cassie. Don't step on anything. Nope, don't step on anything. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Do you want to purr into the mic? No? Okay. Okay, we'll get a little visit in. Do a little visit. Do a little visit. Do a little visit. Do a little visit. Hi. Yes, hello. Hello. Are you just here for a little visit? Mhm. Hello. Hello. Do, 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 do. Hi. Yes. Hello. Are you done? That's it? Oh, are you done with your visit? Not yet? Alrighty. Don't step on anything. Good girl. Here, I'll move this out of your way. Move it out of your way. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You can access your perch more easily now. Well, Cassie put fur all over me. That's okay. Let's find the librarian and talk to her.
Hi there. Can I help you find something?
I have your camera.
I have your camera.
Oh, you do? Yay! Gaz must have sent you. Does that mean you have a photo of the wombats?
I do.
Oh my goodness, look at these cuties. Thank you so much. This is perfect. You know what? Why don't you keep the camera? You'll get more use out of it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You have a bit of an accent. Are you Canadian?
Okay. I am Canadian, but I don't think that our character is Canadian.
American.
Oh, there's been another American in town recently. She has dark curly hair. Her name is Marissa. Do you know her?
So normally that would be a weird thing to ask. Like, oh, I've met someone else from the same country you're from. Do you know them? But in this case, I actually do know her.
She's actually why I'm here in the first place.
Oh, how lovely.
It's not so lovely, actually.
Oh, why?
Well, she's disappeared. She's gone. Vamoose. Okay. Sorry about that. I did a little Nivea lip balm break.
She didn't show up to meet me last night, and she's not answering her phone.
Oh, I see.
Sorry. I find that I don't know why, but it goes on and then like I'll always have like one little spot that's like got a little like extra. I find smoothing and you know what? Who cares? I don't know why I had thought I'd had to talk about this. It's nobody cared. No one asked. No one was worried about it. It's just fine. Gaz thinks we have a mystery on our hands. Marissa sometimes does this. I think I'm going to go with this.
Gaz thinks we have a mystery on our hands.
Oh, that's just Gaz. Don't let him get to you. I think he's checked out every detective book we have. I reckon a lost cow would be a mystery to Gaz. How do you feel about Marissa not showing up?
I'm concerned, to be totally honest.
I'm worried.
I'm sure she'll show up any minute now. I mean, it's not like she went into the valley like those other people, right?
Pardon?
What other people?
4 people have disappeared into that valley in the past 3 months.
What? Did the police send out a search party?
What? Did the police send out a search party?
Of course. But I don't think they found anything, sadly.
Is that normal?
Is that normal?
Unfortunately, people do just go missing out in that valley. It has this way of swallowing up visitors. Though now you say it, 4 does feel like more than usual.
It's alarming that you're like, yeah, the valley just, swallows people up. And I'm supposed to not think that that's alarming? Man, I think that's alarming. I'm just pouring myself some sparkling water.
What can you tell me about this valley?
The Wren Valley out west. It's huge. It starts just at the edge of the mountains and spans over 100 square kilometers. Sometimes people still call it the Golden Valley.
Why do they call it the Golden Valley?
Why do they call it the Golden Valley?
There used to be a lot of mining done there. Victoria had its own gold rush, much like California did. Back in the day, a local cattle ranger found some gold in the valley and word travelled fast. It caused quite the stir at the time. People came from all over. It's essentially why Phillipston exists. We are an old mining town from the gold rush era. There's actually a famous poem about it, Call of the Golden Valley. Most Australians would know it. It's Phillipston's very minor claim to fame.
Okay.
There are still mining relics all over the valley. Even some mines, but they've gone and closed up all the ones they could find.
For safety reasons, I assume? What's the valley like? Or where could I find out more about the valley disappearances? Let's ask about that.
Where could I find out more about the valley disappearances?
You could talk to Ange at the police station.
Okay. Thanks. I'll do that.
Thanks, I'll do that.
You can also ask around town. Everyone has their own theories of what happened.
Okay. I will do that too. What do you think happened to the missing people?
What do you think happened to the missing people?
Wren Valley is where the Barkman lives. I think he got them.
Who's
What
the Barkman?
man?
Who is the Barkman? Who?
The Barkman. He's a man who lives in the valley and watches hikers. He makes little dolls out of them, out of the stringy bark.
Okay. Like voodoo dolls? Why little dolls?
Why little dolls? That sounds pretty weird.
He uses them as bait.
What?
People say first he makes the doll and then he leaves it out. When you stop to pick it up, that's when he gets you.
Ma'am. I'm sorry, but ma'am, no.
What does he do with people once he gets them?
I like that she was like,
Legend has it that he eats them when there aren't enough deer or roos to hunt.
can we please not do that? Whoa, scary, or this seems a bit far-fetched.
Whoa, scary.
I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen the dolls. He made one of me once. I didn't touch it, of course. I've never hiked as fast as I did getting back to my car that day.
I should let you get back to work.
Oh, what was your name?
Danielle.
Daza.
It was nice to meet you, Danny. Anytime. I'm here if you need me.
Okay. 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 Here's another missing person. Martin Ruiz Delgado, aged 48, missing since the 25th of June. He came from Spain. He came from Madrid in Spain. Have your say. Oh, the alpaca hairdo contest. McKinnon's farm. Okay, so that I was mistaken. That's not where the alpaca thing is happening. A liar bird. Yeah, that. See this bird? Anyway. I have one of these things. Like a. It's like an. I have it for my art supplies. Can I play this game? I want to do the game. Sorry for my sniffles. Knowledge is power. Everyone is welcome at the library. Let books be your passport. Anything else I can do here? No. Okay. Okay, let's go look in my laptop. Wait, hang on. Oh, there's some photos now. Now I can look at photos. Visit Gold Hunters Australia. I can use my laptop back at the hotel. Talk to the police. See what they know about the missing people. Okay. Yeah. Wombat, wombats, 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 wombats. Okay, so I still can't look at the pictures that I saw on Marissa's desk. Like the photos I grabbed of Marissa's stuff. I can't look at. The golden pepper. Yeah. Okay. So let's try the police station first, which I think is right by the bus stop. If this is any indication. Alrighty, what do we got? Illegal deer hunting. Watch and report. Do not approach the hunters yourself. Call 000 and tell the operator where you are, what you see, the vehicle registration, the make and model of the vehicle. Okay.
Well, I respect that, George. I really do. But look, we can't really do much about that. No, I do hear what you're saying. Yep. No, I do understand that, yeah. But as I said, George, we can't really do anything about wombats. If they want to dig on your property, that's not a police matter. Oh, look, you could go and talk to Andy when he's back in town about some traps, but I doubt it's worth the hassle. Yep, okay. Goodbye, George. Hi. What do you need?
Hi, Ange. Oh, wow. My friend was supposed to meet me last night, and I can't reach her.
My friend was supposed to meet me last night, and I can't reach her.
What's her name? I know just about everyone in town.
Her name is Marissa James.
Huh. Don't know that one, actually. So, what's the issue then?
She was supposed to meet me at Darren's pub last night.
She was supposed to meet me at Darren's pub last night.
Your friend standing you up is hardly a police matter.
I know, it's almost like I didn't give you all the information that I had available to me. I wonder why I did that. I've just got a bad feeling about it. Her phone goes straight to voicemail.
Her phone goes straight to voicemail.
Where's she staying? Service can be real spotty out here. Have you dropped in to visit?
I have, which is why it's crazy that I didn't just tell you that.
I have.
And?
She's
She wasn't
not there.
Gaz said she'd gone to Melbourne.
Oh, right. Yeah, Gaz did tell me he'd taken on a working holiday maker. Well, there's your answer then.
I don't believe she went to Melbourne.
I don't believe she
Melbourne.
went to Melbourne.
Melbourne. Stop pronouncing it incorrectly, Danielle.
And why is that?
'Cause I don't believe anything that anyone tells me. I'm a very untrusting person. No, I'm kidding. Why would she ask me to come visit her here when she knew I was in Melbourne? Why wouldn't she be picking up her phone in Melbourne?
Why would she ask me to come visit her here when she knew I was in Melbourne?
Again, information you did not tell Ange initially. So why are you acting like Ange is not taking you seriously? Like, show up and tell the whole story. Anyway. I don't know what happened, but Ange was supposed to say, look, I'm not your friend. I can't answer these questions for you.
But until you have a real reason to think that something's happened to her, I can't justify spending police time on it.
That's
Can I
fair.
do anything else for you?
I've heard some people have gone missing from Phillipston recently.
I heard some people have gone missing from Phillipston recently.
Who sent you?
The librarian. Who do you think sent me?
Who do you think sent me?
We've had some journos sniffing around here. Look, people go missing, unfortunately. It's more common than you might think. But 4 is more than usual.
Did you find any of them?
Did you find any of them?
Disappointingly, no. We did a full sweep, search parties, the lot. Trust me, we did the best we could. Had the helicopter crew out there for days.
Do you usually find people who go missing?
Do you usually find the people who go missing?
They turn up eventually, one way or another.
That doesn't sound promising. What do you mean, one way or another? Good question.
What do you mean, one way or another?
Do I really need to spell that out for you?
So you say these recent disappearances are a little unusual?
So you'd say these recent disappearances are a little unusual?
Guys, I have chocolates in this little drawer beside me. I've been being very good, but I'm going to eat another one. I ate one just now. I'm going to eat a second one. That's it. I'm only going to eat the 2.
I suppose.
I have some other questions.
Well, come on then. Out with it.
So you have a lot of fire safety around. Do you know anything about the bark ban?
I see you have a lot of fire safety stuff around.
Yeah, they're a real problem here. Can get out of control in the blink of an eye.
Okay. Do I need to be worried? What happens when there's a fire? Was there one recently?
What happens when there's a fire?
Emergency services will notify townspeople when to evacuate. If you get told to leave, don't wait around to see what's coming. Just go.
Good advice.
Was there one recently?
Oh, about 18 months ago now. Summer before last. Worst we've seen in a few decades. Lives were lost. Wildlife completely decimated. A good part of the valley just went up in smoke. You can still see the charred remains if you go looking for them.
I have some bad news for you, Anne. It's not going to get better as time goes on. I think this game is set, and I think it's in 2009. Was it? Yeah. Oof. And there's worse to come. I'm so sorry. Do I need to be worried?
Do I need to be worried?
Nah, not right now. Wrong season. November, December is when you've really got to be cautious.
I have some other questions.
Do you know anything about the Barkman? I'm seriously going to ask her about this.
Do you know anything about the Bark Man?
Oh, not this again.
Yes, I'm sorry. Not what again?
Not what again?
Oh, I'm so sick of people ignoring what's in front of their faces.
Yes, Cassie, I will be feeding you in a minute. What's in front of their faces?
What is in front of their faces?
That nature is a force to be reckoned with. Dunno why they feel the need to complicate it with bogus stories.
Because people be peopling, okay, Aunt? People be peopling. Sorry, let's talk about something else.
Sorry. Let's talk about something else.
Well, come on then. Out with it.
I'll let you get back to work.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. I don't know that I really learned as much as I wanted to here. Let's see what we do. Visit Gold Hunters Australia, talk to the police. I did that, and it doesn't say... Okay, so maybe I need to talk to her some more. I might have more questions about the missing people.
Yeah? What do you need?
I have more questions about missing people. Oh, yeah, I didn't ask nearly anything. Okay. Where were they last
Where
seen?
were they last seen?
At the pub. That's why Darren started taking payment up front. Guests keep disappearing on him.
You don't think that's strange? They were last seen at Darren's? No.
You don't think it's strange that they were all last seen at Darren's?
Where else would they stay around here?
Yeah, thank you.
Look, hun, I don't appreciate you coming in here and telling me how to do my job.
I'm nosy. That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, right.
Who were they?
Who were they?
Look, you. If you're really keen to take my job, you can go hunt out the missing posters around town. They're still up.
I have seen them all, but let's hunt them again. I can do that, thanks.
I can do that. Thanks.
What do you think happened to the missing people?
What do you think happened to the missing people?
Look, I don't know what elaborate theories the others have been telling you, but here's what I'll tell you. People underestimate the bush. Simple as that.
Basically, pretty much. What do you mean? I mean, people go out in the bush and they're not prepared, or accidents happen, or whatever. There's no. You're saying it was their fault, Danielle? Get your head out of your ass.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the Australian wilderness doesn't mess around. Tourists come up here all the time thinking they'll just go for a short stroll in the bush wearing only thongs and toting half a litre of water. They don't respect it. Before you know, we're airlifting them off the side of a cliff.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay out of trouble.
Speaking of, what is on my feet? We'll never know. Hopefully I'm not wearing a pair of thongs. By the way, that's flip-flops. It's not thong underwear. So in case you were wondering. Flip-flops. Oh, can I look at these? The Old Murray Jail. There's an A ward and a B ward. A ground floor plan. Oh, this is the ground floor plan. Okay. Cool. So sorry about that. I was just sneezing. So there will be another ads break is going to be coming up in about 15 minutes or so. When that happens, I'm going to feed the cat. So I'm just letting you know. Because it's usually at 20 past the hour, and right now we're at 2 hours, 3 minutes. 2 hours and 4 minutes. You know, like that. Okay. Let's see if I can find some wanted posters. I mean, missing posters. None here. I don't know if it counted the missing posters that I'd previously seen or if I have to go look at them again.
Martin Ruiz Delgado.
Okay. So I do have to look at them again. Ah. Okay, so there's one. I think I saw 4 total.
Jason Wu.
Okay. Best vanilla slice. Look at that. We should go in there and see if our friend Marissa had ever been in there, but I think I want to grab the missing posters first. Best vanilla slice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. The Phillipston Bakehouse has a best vanilla slice. Oh, they're competing bakeries and they each claim to have the best vanilla slice because this is confection perfection. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's why she Googled real best vanilla slice. Because she basset hounded real best vanilla slice because 2 different places were saying that they had the best vanilla slice. Okay, well that's fun. Okay.
Patricia Ambrosio.
Yeah, see there's only 1 G here. And there's one more. I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe the pharmacy?
Warren Andrews.
Okay, so we've got 4 missing hikers.
I should stay focused.
Alright, we can't leave. Let's see what's going on over at Trendy Cut.
I should stay focused.
Okay. All right, let's go back to. Let's double check if we've. Okay, so now we have to go to the Gold Hunters Australia. We can also ask what the locals think about the missing people. Do 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 do. So Darren, you're a local. What do you think about these missing people?
Kitchen's closed.
I know. Do you know anything about the people who went missing this winter?
Do you know anything about the people who went missing this winter?
I know they owe me money. That's what I know.
Why did they owe you money?
Why did they owe you money?
Oh, because they all went and got themselves tangled up with the bloody ghosts before they paid me. That's why I had you pay up front.
I'm sorry, ghosts?
I'm sorry, the ghosts?
The valley, they used to mine it, right? Back in the 1800s.
Okay.
Well, they never found much gold up there, did they? Something
I don't
about
know, I
it
wasn't
being
there.
too hard to get the gold out of the dirt.
Fair.
Didn't stop people wasting their lives up there, just digging away. Day after day, after year, never finding nothing.
Okay. And they turned into ghosts?
I'm not sure
Vengeful
what this has
ghosts,
to do with
though.
ghosts, though.
Isn't it obvious? Their spirits never found peace. They're still out there, digging away.
Okay. If you say so. Are you messing with me? You don't actually believe this, do you? So what do their spirits want with the people, then?
So what do their spirits want with people, then?
Well, obviously, they think that anyone entering their valley is more competition for the gold.
Obviously.
Are you messing with me? You don't actually believe this, do you?
You think what you want. I've seen the holes myself.
What holes?
Holes?
I walk my dog, Poppy, up in the valley. You can see the holes they leave around the place. She sniffs them out.
Could it be local animals?
Could it be local animals?
Nah, trust me. I know a wombat hole when I see one, and this isn't it.
Okay, if you say so. You said you had a dog. What kind?
You said you had a dog earlier. What kind?
Poppy's my blue healer.
I will say this. We're asking the important questions here. Tell me about your dog.
Smart one she is. Take her bushwalking with me every weekend. Been training her to jump over fallen branches.
I love it. How old is she? How's the training going?
How's the training going?
Sometimes it feels like 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, you know? But she's doing alright. Got her off my brother. So still trying to undo all the bad habits he taught her. The important thing with working dogs is to keep them active. It's in their blood.
How old is she?
How old is she?
Pops is 7, but I've only had her 2 years. She's getting on. Took her off my brother when he couldn't look after her.
Well, good luck with your training.
All right, I have to ask about all these other people, though, right? What was Patricia Ambrogio like?
What was Patricia Ambrosio like?
Didn't talk much. She was burning bloody incense up in her room, though.
Uh-huh.
Stunk the whole place out for a week.
Uh-huh. What was Warren Andrews like?
What was Warren Andrews like?
Oh, yeah. Real chatty bloke. Seemed keen on the local history.
Oh, that's it? What was Martin Ruiz Delgado like?
What was Martin Ruiz Delgado like?
I'm sure his name wasn't Mark.
He was a character, that one.
My eye just suddenly started watering. I hope that's not...
Took me 5 trips to get his luggage up the stairs. He was only booked in 3 nights.
What?
I don't care where you've come from. No one needs that much stuff.
That does sound excessive.
And they were bloody heavy, too. Like he was carting around his rock collection or something.
Oh my gosh, what if he's into geology? What if he really did bring his rock collection with him? What was Jason Wu like?
What was Jason Wu like?
The young one? He asked if we had a gym. Ha! Told him he could help me lift kegs.
That's still valid. Let's work out.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. So, what else can I do? Visit Gold Hunters Australia. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Let's go check out my laptop.
I guess Gaz's advice to lay out everything I know can't hurt.
You're right. Let's put push pins in the walls of the hotel.
There.
Okay. We got the Barkman, the unprepared tourist, or ghost miners. Why are people disappearing from Phillipston? Then we've got the missing people, Warren, Martin, Patricia, and Jason, and then our friend Marissa. Last seen 3 days ago. I would love to add that photo that says start. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's good. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's do this laptop thing. Wait. Oh, I moved the lamp over there. Oh, that's so cool. That is such good storytelling that they actually took the lamp from the desk and moved it over there. Game. What a nice touch. I love when they do things like that. Okay. Web browser. Type in my search. Well, there we go. Gold Hunters Australia, Possum John Treasure Seekers. Notice, this subforum has been locked and changed to read only. While Gold Hunters Australia tries to take a light-handed approach to moderation, due to concerns about these discussions encouraging risky behavior, we're locking these threads and will remove any future ones discussing speculative treasure hunting. We would like to remind everyone to never head farther into the bush than they can handle, and to strongly consider not going alone. We will also remind you that gold prospecting is not allowed in national parks in Australia. Gold Hunters Australia moderation team. Okay.
What is this place? And why is there a picture of Darren's pub on here?
We got to read the post. Phillipston Travel Diary. So we've got Mr. Warren. Fellow Seekers. So this is the guy, Warren, that went missing. Fellow Seekers. Greetings from Phillipston, Victoria. I am here and ready to put my boots on the ground and find Possum's treasure. Since I expect many of you will also come here eventually, I thought that it might be useful to document my travels. So far, I have only checked into the local hotel. The proprietor has an attitude that makes me wonder why he chose a career in hospitality. But otherwise, the accommodations are nice enough, and the Wi-Fi is decent. Even if the above were not true, it is the only accommodation in town. Adventure is worthwhile in itself. Amelia Earhart. Bam Bam the Ham Ham. So excited for you, and please give us all your local tips. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. Mr. Warren. Day 1. I had a few more pieces of equipment to tune up and a few finer points of my solve to review. While doing so, I took it upon myself to sample the local delicacies today. I personally preferred the vanilla slice that I've pictured here. Which was... Oh, the picture's not there. Where's the picture? Hello? Okay, well, we'll have to look. Day 2. I am finding this town quite charming, actually. In its own idiosyncratic way. Tomorrow morning, I have set a 4 a.m. alarm. I will go into the valley, but I am quite looking forward to exploring the town and learning more about its history when I return. So far, I've been steering clear of the locals to not bring attention to myself, but I look forward to having a bit of a chinwag with them when I get back. Wish me luck. Hodl for gold. Okay, so that looks like it was a typo. It was meant to say hold for gold. I like that though, because like people when they make their usernames will sometimes make a typo, so that's really good. 102523. Dude, don't leave us hanging. Did you find anything? What worries you, Masters? Green Machine 418. Yes, are you back yet? May all beings have happy minds. Ninja Man. I too am interested to hear how your search eventuated. Why do they call it hypertext? Too much Java. Okay, sorry. Why do they call it hypertext? Too much Java. Okay. Bam Bam the Ham Ham. Hello? Please let us know you're all right at least. Gold for gold. Except it's hodl for gold. Come on, if you found the treasure, at least let us know so we don't waste time looking for it. Don't ghost us. Green Machine, are you okay? So, it seems like things did not go well for Mr. Warren. We knew that.
I'm not done here yet.
Oh, sorry?
I'm not done here yet.
Okay. Oh. What information is relevant? Stayed at Darren's pub shortly before going in. Oh, look at that! Whatever I decide is interesting will appear on my deduction board so I can make deductions with it.
The poster who never came back online is calling themselves Mr. Warren.
We know who that is.
One of the missing people was named Warren.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if I can find something online that links Warren Andrews to Mr. Warren. Now I can search Warren Andrews and see what I can find out about him.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The fact that he went into the valley is not interesting to me. It's interesting to me that that's not interesting to me, if you know what I'm saying. Rules. No doubting the existence of the treasure. If you don't think it's real, you do not have to participate in these discussions, but you may not come in and harass believers. Respect others as solved. We are all trying our best to solve the puzzle of the poem. Do not make disparaging remarks about others' solutions. 3. Do not ask for the details of others' solves. We acknowledge this is a competitive endeavor and people are entitled to withhold parts of their solves if they see fit. If they wanted to share certain information, they would have included it. 4. Learn the vocabulary. BOTG is boots on the ground, a physical search. Solve is a potential solution to the treasure's location. Seekers are members of this sub-forum. 5. Please keep this a secret. The more people who are looking, the smaller the chances the existing seekers have of finding it. Particularly, do not mention to the locals why you are searching the area. The last thing we need is for local authorities to get involved. Interesting. Okay. Clock angels. Ooh, what's that? Angles. Sorry. LOL. In the first line of the poem, he says he wakes up at 6:15. On a traditional clock, that would make the angle of 97.5 degrees. Maybe there's something to that? Ninja Man says, what were you thinking it might mean? Hodl for Gold says, I don't know, was kind of hoping someone else had thought about it too. If we had a starting point and maybe a length, it could be like a line on a map. Ninja Man says, yes. If we had ideas for those, then perhaps. Hodl for Gold says, it's also a normal human body temperature in Fahrenheit. Maybe that means something. Ninja Man says, seems improbable.
I should stay focused on Mr. Warren for now. I can come back to this one later.
Okay. Okay. So the ads are going to be starting any second now. I'm going to go ahead and feed the cat. I will leave you on this screen. Actually, no, I will not leave you on this screen. Okay, so I am back. Cats are fed, and I put some allergy eye drops in so that my eyes won't water anymore. Okay, yay! Where are we? Gold hunters. Okay, what would you do if you actually found it? Green Machine asks. Wanted to ask a fun question. What would you all do if you found the gold? I would buy a farm and some horses and take in stray animals. Hold for Gold said, Beach Mansion, baby. Mr. Warren said, I wouldn't tell anyone. I've seen too many people sell companies or win the lotto, and then everyone comes after them for their money and they hit rock bottom. Igneous is bliss, after all. Bam Bam the Ham says, there are some debts I need to pay off, but mostly I'd just like to feel like I didn't mess something up for once in my life. Hold for Gold says, yeah, actually, before the beach mansion, I need to pay off some debts too. The whole professional poker thing didn't work out for me. Ninja Man says, I'm not much concerned about the money, but the thrill of the chase. What could be better than a real-life treasure hunt? Okay. How many sheep in a flock? How many sheep are usually in a flock? It says Harry put down his shears 50 sheep through a flock. Some quick internet searching suggests that it's not a precise number. It seems to vary. A flock is just how many sheep you have. Dang, I thought I had something. I'm not reading the names every single time. You can see who posted what. Old gum? Does anyone know what tree might be referenced in the line referring to the 20-pounder found neath the old gum? That refers to the Eureka Nugget. It was quite a famous discovery at the time and it prompted a lot of the miners it is what prompted a lot of the miners to start exploring the high country area. Oh, thank you. Okay. Why did he hide it? I've only been researching Possum John since a few weeks, but one question is sticking for me. Why did he hide the gold? Who was it for? And how do we know it's still there? What if it was retrieved a long time ago? Mr. Warren says, I've looked into this a bit. The rumors of Possum's affair with a Chinese miner's wife seem credible. At the time, this would have been scandalous for two reasons. One, the fact that she was a married woman, but also, two, that at the time the Chinese and the European miners did not fraternize much, if at all. Green Machine says, that would be so romantic. Bam Bam the Hem says, is it romantic to seduce someone else's wife? Green Machine says, I mean, not that part necessarily, but the idea of loving someone so much that you'd hide treasure for them. Bam Bam the Ham says, yeah, okay, I kind of can get behind that part of it, I guess. Ninja Man says, I wonder if he kept a diary or wrote any letters about this woman that have been preserved that might assist us in deciphering the poem. Mr. Warren says, I also thought the same thing. When I get to Phillipston, I'll try to do some research in the local archives. Green Machine says, I wonder if she found it, though. What's the point in writing a treasure map, but then not having the other person find what you hid? Gold for Gold says, lots of things could have happened. Maybe her husband found out and forbid any contact. Maybe she died. People died a lot back then. Mr. Warren says, if it was meant for a specific person, then that would suggest that there's a single key that would decode the poem. Something such as read every fourth letter of each second word to spell a message. Bam Bam the Ham says, if that's the case, then it might be very hard or impossible for us to solve it. Ninja Man says, I'm confident that we can figure it out. Also, it would likely not be super complicated because as much as Possum was clearly a talented writer, he was not a cryptographer. Green Machine says, yes, we will be able to figure it out. I know it. References to the sun and moon? I'm wondering if there might be something to how many times he talks about the sun and moon. What are you thinking? Well, first he wakes up with it, then in the 7th verse it talks about the sun glowing golden, and then in the last one it talks about the moon. He also mentions it in passing at the beginning of the last verse, talking about their shadows. Oh, good point. I wonder if perhaps there's something to the angle of the sun implies with shadows grew tall. Hold for Gold 10 2523 talked about clock angles, which also has to do with time. I wonder if there are other instances of time and angles in the poem. This is good to think about. All right, then we've got solves.
Okay, they all had their own theories of what the poem was telling them. I'll put what I can on my wall.
Okay. Good day, Seekers. I thought it might be nice if we had a thread where we shared our working theories of where the poem might be leading us. I'd like to remind everyone of rules number 2 and 3. Respect each other's solves and do not ask for additional details. You may question the solve, but you cannot disparage the person behind the solve. I'll go first. If we take the numbers that are mentioned in the poem, other than 200, because that's too big, and count for the number, we get a message. We have 20, 12, and 50. What about 6 in the first line? I think 6 is too small. If we go 6 from there, it doesn't give anything useful anyways. So you're just dropping numbers that don't give a good solve. Yeah, for now. I've been thinking about the place names that the poem mentions. They're quite specific. I haven't quite figured it all out yet. But what if there's something with the directions between the two places mentioned in each stanza? Like Ballarat, Old Gum, Murray Jail, Laundry Station. Not sure about this yet. Nantucket, Melbourne. Melbourne, Brown Spur to Point Butler. Interesting, I hadn't thought of that, but it is compelling. You'd have to do some substantial research, though. The Murray Jail doesn't exist anymore, as I would assume their laundry. And it's unclear to which sheep station the poem refers, but it's very interesting if you can crack it. I have a lead on all of those. If you put the direction and distance into lines and then put those lines end to end, you get something pretty interesting. I'm just a little stuck on the to the puddler part. Any ideas? Might be worth doing some research on mining. Puddling was a technique they used. Good luck. Yes, good luck. Please let us know how your search goes if you choose to use that solve. It's weird it's hard to tell what's going to be highlightable.
I should stay focused on Mr. Warren for now.
Okay.
I can come back to this one later.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking at the first letters of each line. So far, if you take only certain ones, you get Wade to FMBL. FMBL kind of sounds like fumble, and fumble means drop. And there are lots of places in the valley named something drop. That is true, but how do you know which drop it might be? Also, how are you counting to get these words from the letters? Counting? I'm just seeing what's hidden there. I'm convinced that there must be a key to understanding the poem, but perhaps it has been lost to time. Therefore, I'm systematically trying different combinations of selecting letters or words to see if I get anything that resembles a solution. Actually, I changed my mind. I think he hit it at Point Butler. Why do you think that? Think about it. The last place he mentions in the poem, and you always hide something in the last place you'd look, right? My theory is that the inclusion of certain words are meant to clue other poems of his, and that when you put those together, you get a location. Interesting. Which words and poems do you think it is, if you don't mind sharing? The 3 phrases that stick out to me are boiled the billy. That's okay, so that means boiled the kettle. Singing her song, and Kookaburra's call. These phrases all also appear in other possum poems, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Okay, so boiled the billy is like boiling a kettle, singing her song, and Kookaburra. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, Mary, Mary, king of the bush is he. You know that song from elementary school? I mean, I don't know when you might have sang it, but we sang it in elementary school. Good eye. I think I know which poems you're talking about. It's weird that you can't click on and, I don't know what becomes something worth clicking on and what makes something not worth clicking on. I especially don't like that she's like, hey, we should click on these. And then when you do, she's like, don't click on those. Boots on the ground planning. Hello, seekers. I hoped we could each share our plans for our boots on the ground searches. For instance, what do you plan to take with you? How will you handle navigation? Mr. Warren says, I've spent a lot of time in the bush, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. I reckon I'll just bring my usual kit, but with a bit of extra food and water, as my solve does take me into a pretty remote area. Experienced hunter, headed to a remote part of the valley. Oh, I need to pick one or the other. I can't pick both. That's a bummer. I've got a GPS navigator that I'm going to be counting on. Other than that, normal hiking stuff, I suppose. We'll also bring a small shovel so I can dig when I get to my solve location. I, too, will rely on a GPS navigator. I also have a Rockhound 250 gold detector that I am quite confident in. It's a bit heavy, but I feel that bringing it along will be worth it. I think that this is Martin. Gold for gold and Ninja Men, I'd strongly encourage you to also bring a paper map and familiarize yourself with how to use a compass. There are many parts of Australian bush that don't get good satellite signals. It'll be fine. Gotta think positive, my friend. I like paper maps anyways, so I'll be using one. I'm not sure what I'll bring yet, but all of your responses are very interesting. Maybe I'll have to learn how to read a paper map. Definitely a good idea. Okay. Locking subform, and then that's that post about locking the subform. Okay. I wish I could zoom in on this. Okay, but so we know that Warren had pie at this place. I wish I can't. I wish I could see it better. Okay. So we would want to go search for Warren Andrews. Oh, look at that. Costville Weekly, local man rounds out 50-year mining career with final pint. Perth Historical Society, recent news. Okay, let's look at both of these. Local man rounds out 50-year mining career with a final pint at the pub. Costville South. Costville man Warren Andrews is hanging up his high vis after working at Absworth and Company mining for 50 years. Even as a kid, I was always digging up something in the garden, Warren recalls. After school, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with myself, and Mum joked that I should go join up at the mine and keep digging. She was joking, of course, but I thought to myself, hey, that's not half bad. Or that's not a half bad idea. Why not? That was 50 years ago, and since then, Andrews has enjoyed an impressive and varied career, beginning as a machine operator and ending as a senior mining engineer. One thing, however, has always remained the same. Every time I finish a shift, I pop down to Mikey's for a cold pint, Andrews proudly exclaimed. I reckon you could fill one of the mine shafts with all the beer I've drunk there over the years. Warren says he plans to keep himself busy with local volunteering and helping look after his grandchildren. I certainly don't want to have to take the time I've got left for granted. I certainly don't want to take the time I've got left for granite, he chuckles. That was a good joke. Makes rock puns, has grandchildren, plans to spend retirement volunteering. I think him having grandchildren is important.
I can make connections by clicking and dragging on items on my wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wait, I don't understand why it didn't. Okay. Recent news. Treasure election outcome. The Perth Historical Society is pleased to announce that its new office holders, Aidan Stewart, will be returning for his fourth year as Society President, Sue Turner will join him as Vice President, and Warren Andrews will serve as Treasurer from the beginning of the next financial year. So he's likely interested in Australian history. I think that's it. Okay. Let's go back to the wall, I guess. I accidentally escaped the wall when I didn't mean to. Okay. I wanted to... It's weird that it says that I can pan on the board, but it doesn't actually. Like I can't move where I'm pressing D and it's not moving. Oh boy. Hang on. I wonder if, give me a sec. I'm going to check something. I wonder if something is interfering with my keyboard. Let me see. Okay, what if I just did this? Shoot. Yeah, because it seems like no matter what, it drags me out. Press escape to exit view. Oh, okay. My keyboard just completely shut down. That is not what my goal was. Maybe I can reconnect that. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, at least that's working. So escape. But yeah, I can't like pan down. Oh wait, hang on. Looks like the arrow keys work. I'm not sure why. That was weird. Okay, so WASD didn't work. Okay, so he's from Perth.
That's not... That's not right.
Okay.
That's not right.
So not everything connects to something else.
That's not right.
Okay. Maybe I picked the wrong things that I thought were important. Plans to spend his retirement volunteering, makes rock puns. Maybe the rock puns matter when combined with his post. And he is the treasurer of the Perth Historical Society, which means he's likely interested in Australian history. That makes sense. Okay, hang on. Let me see the gold seekers thing. Okay. I spent a long time in the bush. I'll bring my usual kit with extra food and water because it takes me to a pretty remote area. Maybe experienced hunter is more important than remote part of the valley. Okay. Anything in the rules that is clickable? I think I clicked on everything clickable, but it's hard to say. makes geology puns, and values anonymity. I think the values anonymity is probably more important than the puns. Okay. Knowledgeable about history. Oh, I see now what's happening. Okay, I misunderstood. I'm trying to draw a link between Mr. Warren and Warren. Okay. So interested in history, knowledgeable about history.
That's not right.
Shoot. Makes rock puns. Oh, where's the makes? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I don't understand why the Australian history and knowledgeable about history didn't link up. Interesting. Okay. Let me go back online and find reasons why I think that they're the same person. I now understand what it is I'm looking for, so I'm going to do a better job. Okay. I wish that you could search all posts by a particular person, but it is what it is. Okay. None of this was clickable. This
I
wasn't
should stay
clickable.
focused on...
I know. Okay. What would you do if you found it? And then this is the makes geology puns. Okay. How many sheep in a flock? He doesn't know. Old gum. Yeah, the knowledgeable about history thing is... I thought that those two would link up. Why did he hide it? References to sun and moon. I know. Solves. Okay. Boots on the ground planning. Experienced hiker or headed to a remote part of the valley. I don't think either of those really link back to um, who he is. Okay. All right. Let's see if that helped. The making puns thing.
Okay, so it definitely seems like Mr. Warren is Warren Andrews. And since Marissa had this in her search history, I bet she's on here too. If I can figure out which poster is Marissa, I can probably figure out where she thought the poem was leading her.
Okay, cool. Okay. So I think we need to... Okay. So do we have to eliminate Marissa by picking someone else, or how are we doing this? I guess I'm going to pick someone else to look into. Okay, no. So the next person is... Let's do this person next. Name has a typo in hold. Name mentions gold. Name contains 10, 25, 23. Prone to typos. Okay. So if I already have the prone to typos thing, I don't have to include it twice. Okay. No Fahrenheit temperatures. Okay, so that makes them likely to be they don't use Celsius. Professional poker didn't work. He's in debt. Okay. We're just looking for anything about hold for gold. Okay. This is good. This is good. We're making some progress. Uh, just a moment. Hello, I am back. Sorry. I just had to, my mother-in-law wanted to offer me a donut. And I said, no, thank you. Because I have had some chocolate already. Can we find things? Oh, we can do other people too. Oh. The signatures include ASCII art. Name has green in it. Name mentions machine. Name contains 418. Okay, well then I guess we can be looking at everyone's stuff now. I didn't realize. I thought we had to stick to one person. Name is possibly about him. Name mentions a Bam Bam. Name duplicates words. Don't know if that matters, but we'll find out. Man implies the poster identifies as male. Name suggests the person is a martial artist. Man is spelled with 2 N's. I don't know if that's relevant yet. Signature is a joke. Signature is a bad joke. Signature is an IT joke. Okay. Well, now I have to start at the top and work my way back down. Okay, we already looked at that multiple times. There's nothing in there. Fuck angels. Anyone else in here has anything that I should be thinking about? Okay. Next one is the what would you do if you found it? Animal lover. Oh. Green. Picture's a photo. Picture is a poorly disguised cell tower. Wonder if that's important. Okay, I'm not much concerned about the money. Thrill of the chase. What could be better than a real treasure hunt? Excited by the prospect of treasure hunting. Feels they mess everything up. Okay. This is not super easy, but I mean, also not like it's fun, right? Because like maybe we're picking the wrong things and we have to come back and try again, but it's very puzzly. And I love a puzzly game. Pictures a small airplane. Okay. Uses since incorrectly. I've only been researching Possum John since a few weeks, but yeah, I wonder if this is a clue about non-English as a first language. Um, so a lot of other okay. So I know that in French, and I think that possibly also in Spanish and Italian, the word for like when you're formulating a sentence to say, I have done this, I've been doing this only for this amount of time, you say the same word that we use in like the word for only for is the same word as since. So like in French, you would say, like you could say, I don't know what kind of sentence you could say. Okay. I've known him since Monday, right? So that would be like a valid use of the word since. And you would say, je lui connaissais depuis lundi. So I knew him since Monday. And then you could also say, I've been looking for that. No, okay. Since a few weeks. Yeah, it's the since a few weeks. Depuis quelques semaines. It's the fact that in English, if you say since, you say something specific. Monday, June 15th, whatever. You don't use since and then a few weeks. But in like French, for example, it would be valid to say je faisais. What would I say? I have only been researching. Jeez, Louise, you'd think I'd know how to say this. Anyway, you could say, j'ai fait la recherche depuis quelques semaines, and that would mean like it's been a couple of weeks since I started researching. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Point is, this is grammatically incorrect in English, but potentially correct in other languages. Like, so it could be a translation error. Okay, anyway. Where was I? References to Sun and Moon. Okay. Solves. Okay, so I think that this is the first time that I was like, hey, maybe I should click on other people too, I was in Solves. Okay. And then the boots on the ground planning. Owns a Rockhound 250 gold detector. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to learn how to read a map. Does not know how to read a map. Willing to learn. I'm going to say doesn't know how to read a map. And we'll see if that's the thing that's important. Okay. Let's go back to the board. Oh, wait. Should I have searched these people's first names? Let's go back home and search Jason Wu. Yeah, there we go. Sydney men's triathlon results. Steelman Triathlon is pleased to report another successful event this year. Jason Wu, 10:25:23. Oh, that's his triathlon time. Ooh. Okay. I know what that one is. Personal best time is 10:25:23. That's the clue. Okay. Marissa James.
Marissa always did keep a low profile online. I guess I'll have to see if I can match the others.
Martin Ruiz Delgado. Euro Business Net. Spanish serial entrepreneur sells latest company. Madrid. Spanish serial entrepreneur Martin Ruiz Delgado has sold his latest company, Balizaco SA, to German conglomerate Strom AG for an undisclosed 8-figure sum. Gelco is the principal developer and patent holder of a type of radio transmitter used in emergency beacons often found on commercial seacraft. Delgado says that the Madrid office will continue to operate and that he will remain involved in the company in an advisory role. Okay. Oh, he's got a whole blog. 2 months ago. G'day. I realized I have not posted since I returned from Ecuador, but I just wanted to say that I'm working on something very promising at the moment that I can't talk about yet, but will hopefully have exciting results to share soon. 6 months ago, I returned to Madrid from Ecuador last night. I spent an exhilarating 3 weeks in the Yanganat, I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, mountains, searching for Inca gold of Atahualpa. Although the trip was cut short by a misfortune that I will discuss later. The trip was made substantially easier by the fact that I spoke the language, which I'm convinced the sole reason we did not find the shipwreck was due to the difficult linguistic nature of Finnish. I arrived at the Quito airport after transferring in Miami. It was a very long trip, but I was happy to see that my baggage had arrived, as I had many specialized instruments for gold detection, including a Rockhound 250 gold detector. I had arranged for a guide to meet me at the airport and take me to the Langanat, but he had not understood properly how much equipment I would have, so I ended up having to sit on one of my bags, crouched with my head against the ceiling for the duration of the long car ride. My guide was local to the area and was very well familiar with the myths surrounding the treasure. He was skeptical that we would be successful, but I felt quite good about my prior research. You see, I had used a small portion of the proceeds from my most recent business dealings to purchase a diary of Cortez himself, and feel that I gained some special insight into where he was looking for the gold, and therefore could be more certain of where the Incans would have tried to hide it from him. Collects rare antiques. Alas, several days into the trip, I suffered the misfortune of stepping on a snake and subsequently being bitten by the aforementioned snake. In my defense, the snake really did look just like a stick on the ground. Thankfully, my guide was well trained in first aid and was familiar with a variety of snake, so he was able to triage it well enough to get me to the nearest hospital. We were not yet successful in finding the gold, but I intend on returning one day to continue my search. 1 year ago, I was very excited about my trip to Finland to search for the Olavsudden 3 in the Gulf of Bothnia. I had secured a new ocean floor sonar machine that I was quite impatient to try out as well. I was quite confident in my conversational Finnish after several months of study, and despite the professor's offering to liaise with our vessel's crew, I took it upon myself to give them their instructions directly. I find that instructions just get too muddled when passed from one person to another. It seems, however, that there was a miscommunication, and we spent several days searching in the wrong area entirely. Therefore, we only had 3 days to scan the ocean floor rather than the 7 that we had originally planned and chartered the boat for. Regrettably, we did not find the wreckage this time, but we do have a greater understanding of the undersea terrain in that area. We did not find the wreck, but I found the ocean quite calming nonetheless. Photos of 2 seagulls. 2 years ago. The Lost Ark. I recently returned home from my latest adventure, my search for Noah's Ark. I have spent many years researching this and finally felt that I was ready to embark on my quest. Many biblical scholars agree that eastern Turkey is the most probable location for the Ark's final resting place. Historically, searches have focused on Mount Ararat, but I had my reasons to believe it was actually to the southeast on Little Ararat. Mount Ararat. My pack was quite heavy as I wanted to bring my newly acquired ground sonar scanner with me. I found the hiking to be quite difficult. I really must exercise more now that I am home. They say I was quite dehydrated and disoriented, but I don't remember any of that. I simply remember laying down to have a rest and waking up in a Turkish hospital. I suspect, however, that I must have been getting close to the location of the Ark and the government wished to remove me from my search. Oh, dude. The trip was not a complete waste of time, however. I stopped in Cappadocia on my way there and took a lovely trip in a hot air balloon. There's hot air balloons. 6 months ago. Hello, world. My name is Martine, and this is my blog. This is where I will catalog my various adventures in the pursuit of recovering lost treasures. I find this domain most fascinating, and I am very disappointed that I was not born in the age of exploration. Nonetheless, I try to live my life as if that age is still alive. I've been on several adventures to date, and someday I hope that I can catalog them here for posterity. But for now, I don't have time and will only catalog my adventures going forward. English is not my comfortable language, as it is my third language, and I am only learning it since 5 years. But I wish to share my adventures with the world, so English it is. Okay. Martin Ruiz Delgado. Let's see if there's anything more that we can find here. Turkey today. Spanish entrepreneur rescued from Eastern Anatolia desert. Ankara. A Spanish businessman, Martin Ruiz Delgado, was rescued from a remote region in Eastern Anatolia over the weekend. He was reported missing after friends and family grew concerned and contacted the Spanish embassy. Having run out of water and not prepared for the climate, he was immediately airlifted to a hospital. When questioned what he was doing, Delgado explained that he was pursuing a lead on the location of Noah's Ark. Had to be airlifted to a Turkish hospital. Was looking for Noah's Ark. Well, we might come back and switch which one we think is relevant. He seems to like searching for like rare treasures. Viking shipwreck search in Gulf of Bothnia to commence in July. Vasa. An expedition to locate the rumored wreckage of Olaf Suden III in the Gulf of Bothnia will commence, I think it's supposed to say, on 11 July, weather permitting. A team from the University of Finland will be accompanied by expedition backer Martin Ruiz Delgado, a Spanish businessman. The vessel that the expedition will be using. Cool. Okay. Patricia Ambrogio. Regional review, 8 months ago. Turning grief into opportunity, Mildura. Local woman, Patricia Ambrogio, considers herself a private person, but when it comes to managing grief, she advocates just the opposite. I think we have a tendency to keep it all bottled in, she says. We think, oh, I've got to keep it together for the kids, or something like that. But really, we can't help anyone else until we help ourselves, can we? Patricia knows from experience. After unexpectedly losing her partner of 30 years, last November, she plunged into a deep depression. It was really, really tough at first, she remembers. But then I saw a flyer for a grief retreat when I was in Bendigo, and I thought, why not? Patricia credits that retreat with giving her life back. Just being around people who were going through the same thing and healing together was so transformative, she recalls. Now she's determined to extend that helping hand to others more locally and has started the first Mildura's Women's Grief Circle, which will meet monthly. She encourages anyone who is struggling with grief to come and attend the first meeting at the community center this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. I really just wanted to pay it forward and help others the way I was helped. Anything here that can be clicked on? Is a widow. Moon Goddess Yoga. Moon Goddess Yoga Studios. May all beings have happy minds. The Buddha. The quote itself. Okay. And I am just wondering, was there 2 articles for her? Yes, local library events. What's on at the library? June 25th, book talk. Local author Fern Barton will give a short reading from her latest book, The Winds at My Back, as well as share some of her inspiration and writing process. Audience Q&A will follow. May 19, community composting workshop. Join our very own Patricia Ambrogio and learn how to go green with our community composting workshop. Patricia will go over the basics of what can and cannot be composted, as well as getting your own setup going in your garden. She knows about gardening. Digital baking. This is not about her or anyone. Okay. I'm going to go back because now I have some insights into some stuff. So I want to just make a change to something. Nope. What would you do if you actually found it? Okay. Quote itself. And picture's green. Name has green in it. Okay. Okay. Let's go to our board and see what we can do. Okay. So, Martine, the rockhound detector thing. Where is it? Oh. I can't go down enough. Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, I have too many things that I picked? I can't go down enough because it literally is in the floor. Are you kidding me? Game. Okay. I need to go and say that some of these things are irrelevant. Okay. Which ones are irrelevant? Okay. What am I able to see right now? All right. Animal lover, picture is green, name has green. Male. Okay. Her forum signature is the same. Okay. I know. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to remove the things. Okay, so let's go for... Okay. Knows a lot about gardening. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what we need to keep and what we don't need to keep. And obviously I've kept too much stuff. So let's go over here and remove some of the things that I flagged. I flagged too many things for Martine Ruiz Delgado. So let's just... I thought I had to flag everything. But based on the size of the thing, I feel like I don't. Okay. Yeah, that I'll keep. Nothing. Okay. I'm trying to remove some stuff so Jason's thing will pop up. Because Jason's thing is now in the, like, way in the ground. So let's remove the stuff that is not... Okay. No. Nothing. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize. Okay. Sorry, everybody, for all of this. Okay. The geology pun is good. Feels like they mess everything up. Leave that. Not concerned with money is actually more relevant for him. I am going to keep that just in case. Okay, does anyone know what tree might be referenced to the 20-pounder fund? Yeah. Okay. Why did he hide it? Doop, doop, doop. La da 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 dum. Hmm hmm hmm. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna keep that. I'm trying to, as best as I can, reduce the amount of stuff that's on here so that Jason's stuff will show up. Okay, so maybe Patricia's stuff, we also have to remove a few of them. Okay. Do doop do doop 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 do doop 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 do. Okay, let's see. I feel like maybe this is important, but perhaps the other stuff is less so. Okay, we definitely need the quote because the quote is what we're using to connect to her. But maybe we don't need everything here about gardening. Okay. Did that bring Jason's stuff up out of the floor? Yes. Okay. Phew. Okay. Personal best time.
That's not right.
Here it is.
By process of elimination, that must make Marissa Bam Bam the Ham Ham.
Yep. Feels like they mess everything up. Okay. So, I don't know how much of this I have to keep still, if any. So let's leave it at that. Okay. What does my notebook say I need to be doing now? Ooh, what's that?
Wow, it's really storming out there. I hope
Okay.
Marissa found some shelter.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Okay. So my book says, figure out where Marissa thought the poem was leading her. Get a printed copy of Call of the Golden Valley. There may be a printer at the library. See what the locals know about the missing person. Switch to note. I've got lots of notes here. Okay. Can I look up Call of the Golden Valley? Like, am I allowed to type my own type? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, I can only search the things they say I'm allowed to search. I guess that's fair. Because I could type anything in here and they'd be like hard-pressed to have something for it, right? What time of day is it? Sorry, let me look at the... 9 p.m. I guess it's time for sleep. Okay. Well, here goes. Oh. I'll go to sleep. What's the weather like outside? Oh, still terrible. Is this right? Okay. I'm just gonna Oh,
You're heading out in this weather? You'll get soaked. Where's your brolly?
I do not have one.
Come off it now. You're making me think Ange was right about the others.
This is all I brought.
You have something I could borrow?
Do you have something I could borrow?
Can't help ya. Stopped lending things to guests after they all started going missing.
Makes perfect sense to me, actually.
You really should watch out for the flash flooding, though. The weather can turn real quick up here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and the crocs. Watch out for them crocs, too. The weather will have them coming out of the sewers.
Crocodiles?
I don't believe you about the sewers.
Betcha. Gotta keep an eye out. Off you go. Get going. I've got stuff to do.
I'm only simply going to the library, though, at this point, right? Because I want to get a copy of the poem. Okay, so this is where the sheep... Notable sheep stations circa 1860. That's important because I think that there's something to do with the sheep in the poem. But I think I do want to kind of end things today at this stage and pick it up next week from here. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game. And I'm going to swap on over here to say goodbye and good night. And we had a lot of fun. So yeah, we played Call of the Golden Valley. We've played through day 1 and day 2. We just slept and started day 3. And I haven't done anything on day 3 except sort of walk downstairs and have a little conversation with the bartender where he said, "Where's your umbrella?" And I said, "I don't have one." And he said, "Huh." And I said, "Could you lend me one?" And he said, "No, because the guests keep going missing, and then I can't lend stuff to people because they go missing, and then I don't get my stuff. All valid points. He makes a good point. So tomorrow is going to be Nancy Drew, Scarlet Hand. Same for Saturday. I'm going to be starting a little later than usual tomorrow, though, because normally I would start on Friday at around 1:30, 2 o'clock, but tomorrow I have a call booked at 2 o'clock, so I won't be available until around 3-ish. So I'll be starting later tomorrow, later than usual, and then on Saturday I'll be my usual all-day thing. Well, not my usual all-day thing. I am aiming to start doing all days on Saturdays, so like a day long on Saturdays. Of course, day is a relative term because I usually don't roll out of bed until like 11 o'clock. So take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'll start whenever I am, fully awake, dressed, have done all of my morning ablutions, and, gotten some coffee into me. So, it'll be when it'll be. But my goal is now to do sort of day-long streams on Saturdays. Marathon, if you will. So who knows? Will I be able to finish Scarlet Hand by the end of the day on Saturday? Hopefully. It very much, well, I mean, I don't actually know how long. Maybe that game is like a 3 days kind of a game. Anyway, all of that is what's happening in the future. Let's go find somebody to go raid out to, because we like doing that. So I'm sure there's somebody lovely and nice who's playing a fun game right now that we can go. Let's go see who. Let's go see who's doing what. Oh, Rise of Thernfell Dungeons and Dragons is starting. They've only been live for about 13 minutes. We are absolutely going to go join them. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, raid message, right. But where to go? Oh, here it is. Grab that raid message. Copy it. All right, let's go. Bye.